Well, how's she rolling today, folks? We just got the duals on that tractor that we're going to replace the 8320 with, and we're actually on our way back over to the shop now. We're going to show you what we've got to replace that tractor with. Now, I've had some issues with this camera. In the past few weeks, I've had focusing issues, and I'm kind of hoping that we don't have any trouble here now. But, we're going to be in the shop here in a minute. We'll share with you what we have to replace that 8320 with. Andrew's been helping us get the duals on it. We're all set to go, aren't we, bud? So we're going to be in the shop here in a second, and we'll show you what we've got going on. Alright, so we are in the shop here. I had to screw around with some settings on the camera here. Everything all went kind of haywire as soon as we walked in the door there, and the focus kind of adjusted and went all out of whack here. But this is an 8360R. This is the tractor that's going to replace the 8320 with. I think the focus is still off a little bit. It appears that everything's kind of blurry. So we're going to go ahead and go outside and do some video there. I think I'll be able to keep the camera doing what it's supposed to do. Okay, here we are, folks. I think we've got the lighting figured out now. This is a 2014 8360R. This tractor's got just over 4,000 hours on it. It came off of a grain farm in Illinois from Sloan Implement. This tractor here has an ILS front suspension in it along with the front duals on it. This tractor primarily planted corn, and it ran a grain buggy as far as I believe. This tractor, when I bought it, it had 8 front weights on it. We went ahead and added 14 more to make a full set of 22 weights across the front end. Like I said, this tractor has just over 4,000 hours on it, and it should make a great tractor here at Horgan Family Dairy. Maybe we ought to adjust our camera a little more here and maybe film the real thing. So we've got Junior actually pull it up with the tractor here. Like I said, this is an 8360R, front duals, the whole 9 yards.
Dad, would you quit playing with toys and video the real 8360?
Yeah. All right, bud. You're right. We can't go for out anymore, can we? Being that it's April Fool's. We tried our best here, folks, with a little bit of a April Fool's stunt, and I didn't want to fool anybody completely, but that is the real thing. So why don't we jump in with Junior? We'll go for a little ride with him, and then we'll back it into the shop, and we'll do a little walk around of it. And the sun is going to be going down here in a minute, so we got to kind of take advantage of the time while we have it, and I think the best time we'll have is in the shop. So what do you say we go for a ride? I'll throw that there in the gator, and we'll go for a ride with Junior. Let's run up to the shop, Andrew. You sure you should be driving this tractor? Yeah. Alright, so we'll take this up to the shop. We'll give you kind of a walk around of it here. This bunk that we're in right now is the bunk that we put in last year. It's got BMR silage in it. And then the bunk that's next to it, we ended up building the year before here. So we're just going to run up to the shop, back this inside, and we'll kind of give you a walk around of it here. We've had rain here for the past few days, and it's kind of made things very sloppy. We just opened this bunk up here the other day. This has got second and third cut and haylage in it. Second in the bottom, third on top. So what do you like best about this tractor, Andrew?
That it's got IVT and
what else?
That it's new.
That it's new? New to us.
Well, yeah.
New to
and
us.
It's our first new 8 Series.
Newer 8 Series, yeah. So what do you think we'll be having you do with this tractor?
Chisel plow.
You all excited? It's nice to have no school, isn't it?
Yep. And this will probably go on the roller mill when we're combining.
Yeah, probably, yeah. So we're just running up from the lower bunk here, and we're going to be up to the shop here in a second. We got the fertilizer spreader sitting there. We actually put on some potash here last week, and now it's real wet, and I don't know as if we're going to be able to get back into the field this week or not. So what else do you think you like about this tractor? You don't know yet, do you? You won't really know until you get running it good, huh?
Yeah.
Alright, so we better put the camera down. We're going to be into the shop here in a second. We'll get backed in and we'll... Well, we've got this 8360R backed into the shop here, so this is the tractor that we have to replace the 8320 with. It's a little more tractor than what the 8320 was, but the 8320 was lacking just a little bit of power on the different jobs that we were putting it on. When it got towards the end of the plowing season, it really wasn't enough tractor for the 13 shank chisel plow as the ground got harder. So I was looking for something that was just slightly bigger than an 8310R, and I just couldn't find anything, and we kind of stumbled across this one. This came from Sloan. This come out of their dealership in Illinois, Carlinville, Illinois, and hopefully it's going to be a good tractor. We're just going to walk around it quick here. This was set up for 30-inch corn rows. We ended up widening the track spacing of the rear wheels and the front wheels, so we've got them tracking in line with each other. This is full Green Star ready, all that stuff. All we've got to do is put a globe on it and put a display in it, and we can do anything we want with this. As far as Green Star goes, got 5 SCVs on it, large, 1,000 RPM PTO shaft. It's got a Cat 4 quick hitch on it, and it's got the heavy duty drawbar on there as well. Got one inner wheel weight on each wheel. We ended up weighing this tractor just before we put the duals on, and it weighs 35,150 pounds. So it ought to be a pretty good tractor to do just what we want to do with it. It's probably got a little more horsepower than what we need. We probably would have been able to get away with an 8320R, but this one's just got 40 more horsepower. When this tractor was made, I don't know when they discontinued the probably 15. This was the largest 8,000 R tractor that they made at the time. And then the next vintage that came out was an 8370R, and during that vintage, the 8400R was the biggest one. So back in, I think they discontinued this model in 15, and this is a 14 model. So we didn't really need the front duals, but it came with them. It's got the ILS front suspension in it, and it's a lot heavier than the regular front axle, this this front axle is designed for dual. As you can see, the size of the drive shaft there coming over to the front wheel, I mean, that is freaking huge, just to absorb the torque from these dual wheels. So we'll jump up in the cab quick. This has got an active seat in it, IVT transmission. It's got the smaller 7-inch display in it. It's got auto steer, all the basic amenities in the cab here. It's no different than any of our other tractors, I guess. Just cloth interior, just all the basic, just a regular FM stereo. That does have Bluetooth. It's kind of like the radio that's in the 7290. Again, IVT transmission, the whole 9 yards. So with that being said, I guess that's gonna just about do it for this video. We'll make just a quick walk around here. 50-inch rubber. Yeah, I guess that's basically going to do it here. So we'll just walk up around this other side here. Okay, folks, so that's going to do it for this video on this 8360R. I think Junior here's awful excited to run this tractor, aren't you? IVT transmission.
That's why you can't put it on the new spreader.
You don't want to put it on the spreader? No. We'll try our best to keep it off the spreader. So with that being said, folks, I want to thank you for watching. Remember, leave me a thumbs up if you like these videos. That helps out the whole algorithm stuff, whatever. And drop me a comment down below. Remember to subscribe if you haven't yet already. And those of you that have subscribed, check to make sure that you're still subscribed to the channel. Every once in a while, YouTube does a whole cleanup thing, and they will delete subscribers for no reason and whatnot. So I guess that's going to do it for this video, folks. Thanks again for watching, and we'll catch you at the next one.
Dad, you forgot to talk about the 9560.
Oh my God, he's right. We forgot to talk about the 9560. I got so caught up in talking about this 8360R that's going to replace that 8320 with. So I guess we're going to have to talk about that 9560 in the next video. This video is getting just too damn long. So the next video, we'll talk about the 9560R. Thanks again for watching, folks. Remember to leave me a thumbs up, drop the comment down below, and we'll see you at the next one.